Welcome back everybody. Not that there's anybody watching, but yeah, it's my first stream for a couple of days. I haven't been on for a couple of days. I've been away for work, so no opportunity to come and do a stream. But good to get back into it. A bit earlier today than usual. We're going to deal with these couple of spider zombies. Simply because they are can be the pain in the ass to deal with. Oh geez, and a dog. There's a lot of dogs in this town. He missed me somehow. Don't ask me how, but he's coming at me now. Didn't survive that one, did you, bro? How did you do that? There's a lot of zombies in this town. A lot of zombies. Almost like more than there was at the horde. A lot of zombies. That's right. So yeah, I've been away a couple of days for work. What the hell's happening behind me? There's nothing behind me, so it's not so bad. Another dog. Oh, missed him. Today killing zombies by the looks of it. There's literally more zombies have come now than there have been at the horde. Zombie behind me. Keep an ear out for that. They're all pretty easy to kill. One headshot generally is enough. These fellas might take two sometimes. That one only takes one. If I actually hit that guy, he usually takes one. So I've cleared up the zombies, apart from that one down there. Let's loot them and see what we can find on them. What is the time? 25 past 11. So we'll have a horde come at some point. That's when we'll horde an airdrop. We'll worry about that when it happens. Break down these so I can make a forge. Not too sure whether I'm going to make a forge now or not. Mind you, I've made a forge every place I've stayed at, so probably not a bad opportunity just to make one here. I've got enough resources to do it, even if I don't actually put anything in it. I don't know if I searched these or not, I don't think I have. So they basically gave me nothing. That's what you can take from that. But well, can't win every one of them. Go and dump some of the stuff. I think I want to go and find the other shotgun Messiah, search that, along with the how many? 10. Oh no, I got 20. So I got enough. There's the drop. Let's see how far away that is before I decide what I'm doing. Also, I need to figure out where the other shotgun Messiah is. Be over there. I think I've searched these here. So where is there? There it is there actually. It's on the way, so it's over in this lot here. Over by where the drop is, so that works out well. Yep, primo. Kill two birds with one stone. I'm pretty sure that should be where the other shotgun Messiah is. How much fuel have I got in this thing? 5%. I'll break down some cars on the way, that'll be right. The bank, I also want to break into the safes in the bank. So that's on the way back. I can do that tonight, or yeah, I can do that tonight. There's no rush to do that. I was going to break down some cars, wasn't I? I've been past one. Yeah, there's the other shotgun on the side that I actually thought might be there. So let's break down a couple of these cars, get some fuel. Every zombie's following me at the moment, as you can see. That weapon. Got to watch out for mines here, actually. That's one thing I've got to watch out for. Take it down as far as possible without destroying it completely. Oh, that wasn't very well done. Wasn't very well done at all, actually, that wasn't. Let's deal with these fellas before they annoy me. See, sometimes these fellas take a few hits, sometimes they take one. Depends where they aim above their head. Found that was the best way, aiming above their head slightly. Tends to do more damage actually on their head. Kill this fella before he damages my leg. Oh, another spider zombie. I hate spider zombies. They're not the worst, but they just they're not a pain or anything. They can climb up the buildings behind you and catch you by surprise. That's probably the main reason I dislike them. That in the back of the head, did ya? Jeez, just a lot of zombies in this town. A lot of zombies and a lot of dogs. Looks like there's somebody watching the stream. Welcome, whoever's watching this. Thanks for coming on. Type something if you want to have a chat. I'm more than keen to have a talk with you if you're able to. But I'm just done the 49-day horde. Hey, you pa. I was wondering whether it might be somebody like you. How you been, buddy? Thanks very much for the like. Thanks for coming on. Just been away for a couple of days, mate. So I'm just doing a couple of hours stream before I go to the gym. How you been, buddy? All right? What's news? Ooh. Let's see if I can avoid being killed by this cop like I got killed by the last one. Alright, it's a bugger all on him, really. Oh, missed him. So, it isn't too hard to avoid being killed by those fellas if you're not an idiot like I was the first time. That's how I lost 10 of my points. But, yeah. I just got caught out more than anything. So I'm going to go and pick up this drop. Nice mate. Nice mate. Let us know when that comes up so I can have a look at it. Everything going okay, obviously. As I said, mate, I've been away for a couple of days for work, so I haven't been streaming, so I've missed what's been going on. A little low. Okay. Is that better? Because actually I can't actually adjust it any higher. It only went barely any higher at all. Is that better? I don't remember where I left my bike. Oh, I've got to put some fuel in this thing as well, actually. Didn't realise I had all that crap in my inventory. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there because I... Oh, geez, another dog. There's a lot of dogs in this town, man. I've had so many dogs attack me. I mean, they're usual in the hub city, but just more than even usual, I reckon. Let's assemble you. Oh man, hit me here. Hit him here, hit him here. Lost the point. Last thing I wanted to do. I hear a zombie coming up on me again. Yeah mate, so how's everything been with you, alright? Yeah, I've been meaning to do that actually. Somebody else mentioned that as well, mate. I need to do that at some point, yes. I think I'll put it on my iPad. Okay, so we're not under attack at the moment. My bike's into the ground for some reason. Let's redo. I haven't really got enough space to loot that. What's the name either? What am I trying to do here? Scrap. We can go away. Yeah, mate. I've definitely got to do that. I agree. I just haven't got around to it at the moment. But I definitely will. Let's get rid of some of this crap that I don't need because I've got to scrap. I've got to loot the shotgun Messiah on the way home. Do I keep everything else here? Yeah. Not too worried about you. You, for that matter. Let's assemble you. Sorry mate, just doing a bit of organisation. Yeah, no, I definitely will. I just haven't got around to it. I'll do it in the next couple of days, but yeah, no, it sounds like the plan anyway. Let's do it that way instead of pissing around. Nope, zombie coming at me. Crawler. Right, so I need to go and loot this shotgun Messiah. If I can remember which one the shotgun Messiah is down. I think it's down this one here. I'll have a look in this bag while we're at it. Never know what's going to be in there. Piss all. Puffer coke, I keep those and sell those. Food I don't bother keeping. I don't eat food out of cans. It doesn't give you any extra maximum. I think I might have missed the shotgun Messiah by one road. I don't want to go through there because there could be mines. I've looted that. How's everything else been going, Pa? Who else have been watching the last few days? I actually haven't, as I said, haven't had much of a chance to watch any other streams. Try and avoid the mines. See what we can find in the shotgun Messiah. Yeah, I suppose it's too many to name, mate, then yeah. Usual suspects, I'd imagine. Not much in the way of loot here at the moment. Oh, high level sniper rifle. That was a good score. I'm wrapped with that. Higher than my one already, I think, actually. It's a good score. It's a good score out of this. You don't often find those in the working stuff. In the shotgun size. I haven't come across many high-level sniper rifles, well, full ones in the working stuff. So I'm pretty happy with that. If I wanted to combine all the stuff I've got, I could probably get mine up to 600. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'll probably just leave it high. Yeah, that's the whole thing, isn't it? You know, some you enjoy, some you don't. I've been trying a few different ones. Some of them I like, some of them are a bit, yeah. Some people talk too much, some people don't talk enough. It's all just about personal choice, eh? Let's get the hell out of here. I might break down the shopping trolleys though. The Angry General, I haven't heard about that one actually. I'll have a look at him because, yeah, I definitely haven't heard of that one. I'll come back and loot that. I ain't got enough space. The Angry General, does he do 7 days to die as well, mate? Lock the authentic. Yeah, no, I haven't heard of either of those two. Are they regular streamers? Do they do PS4 7 days to die or PC? What's the time? 6 o'clock. I've got time to do a bit more looting before I loot the bank overnight. So I'm pretty happy with that 577 sniper rifle, I must say. That has made my day. Might go and loot that cars. Oh nice, yeah, no, I'll have a look at those two boys. Cheers for the heads up at that. I just really find what's recommended is the only way I generally find a lot of these streamers, so you don't always find the best ones. Didn't think I was going to hit her, but I don't generally like hitting the other zombies because they can damage your bike slightly, so I don't try and hit them. It wasn't on purpose. The only ones I'll run over is the bear, really. Should be down here. Go this way. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he does that can give me tips. I didn't try the dog. I will try and run over the dog though. We all know how much I love these things. Oh man, that wasn't very well done at all. Rip both your arms off somehow. Yeah, I might have to look at that the general. How big is this community? My one fear in here really is mine. I wonder whether that's a mine there. I'm not too sure. Because I've run over mines in this POI before. Just over 1,000. Oh, nice. So he's reasonably new as far as he hasn't got a massive amount. Yeah, no, I'll have a look at him, mate. Yeah. Oh, really? Does it as a job. I mean, as we all know, I suppose at the end of the day, if you're able to stream all day, every day, you will get the loyal guys if they're any good. So, yeah, he's obviously in a good place. Yeah, I always wondered about Twitch. Do you have to subscribe to Twitch? Do you pay a fee or anything? Go through here. Wait. What I need to do is actually figure out whether I've got maximum survivor, but I'm only going up 1 point. I think I need to start making meat stew, sorry. I've got plenty of spear points. I might look at those, updating those at some stage. But to be recognised, minimum require like YouTube. I might have to explain that a bit better, sorry. Oh, followers, okay, yep. So it's not something you do immediately, you need to build it up and then move over to Twitch. Would have thought there was another barrel in there, but there isn't, so probably nothing here. Yep. Working stiff box will be in here. See if we can find something decent. Crap, that's alright, had to find out. So is that like 1,000 or something, and is it 1,000 followers or something? Right, okay, now I understand. Yep. Let's drink some water. It's getting close to night time, so I should really be working my way back at some stage. Actually, no, I'll take those cans of food with me and leave them behind anyway. Yeah, mate, it's definitely something I'm aware of. I know that a lot of people... I watch a bit of poker and stuff like that on Twitch. Well, I watch it on YouTube, but the guys who do it are on Twitch as well. So I've watched quite a bit. I know that I'm definitely familiar with it. It's just something I've never really looked at doing. I might break down these cars, get some fuel. Time 9 o'clock. Try not to run on mines. Yeah. That's the way I understand it, obviously. YouTube's got so much just what I count as crap, stuff that's crap from where I stand, if you know what I mean, stuff that I don't want to watch. So it's probably nice to have something that's you can restrict it down to what you're sort of searching for. But as I said, I watch a fair bit of live stream poker and stuff like that. Go back to my bike. I don't think I'm going to hang around this town much longer. I think I'm going to go and try and find the big hub. So, I'm just going to search the main buildings that I always search. Ones that got stuff that's worthwhile to me. I would have liked that a while ago, but now I've got a steel pickaxe. I don't actually need that one. Oh, you can actually strip you down a bit further. Let's not hang around in here too long. Night time. I know I could hear bear. Oh, and feral. Oh, the bear, 2 bears and a feral. Jesus. That's lucky they didn't find me. Oh, it's good, mate. Those are the ones you want to find. Too many assholes in this world. It's nice to find a nice person. Come on then. 2 ferals and 2 bears. Really don't want to be trying my luck here too much. Where'd that bear go? Oh shit, and I'm out of fuel. That's not good. Where's the bear gone? As you can see, I'm out of fuel and I've got 2 ferals after me and a bear that I don't know where it is. Lucky I think the bear's disappeared on me. Oh shit, 3 ferals. Oh shit, missed him. Where's the other feral gone? They were engaging in questionable activities on their other channels. What sort of stuff were they doing, mate? There was obviously if you don't want to put it on the message here, that's fine. But yeah, it sort of makes me wonder exactly what that involved. I'm sure there was another feral somewhere. I know I killed one, but oh really? You can do that sort of thing? It's all news to me. Better that I don't know it, actually. I'd rather go about getting my subscribers the proper way. What's that there? Is that rotten meat? Yeah. I'm still confused. I'm sure there was another feral around. And I'm sure there was another bear somewhere as well. I'd say YouTube's pretty tight on that, obviously. Cracks down on it pretty hard. Fuel in this thing. Is that the beer? No. Lifetime ban. Holy shit. Okay. So you don't want to be involved. You don't want to be any way related to them at all, obviously. I don't blame you. It's not the type of place you like to be at night, the hub city. Not outside, anyway. But I've managed to survive that pretty well. See if I can run over this. Yep. Shit. Got a few zombies after me at the moment. Oh, missed that shot, didn't I? Oh, there's the feral. Oh, man. I'm having a mare. Let's run this way. Oh, and there's a bloody cough as well. Jesus. I'm not having a good time with this, mate. Oh man, I missed that shot. I didn't want to miss that shot. I've got to hit this fella. Oh man, that hurt. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Been hit a few times. Oh. There's another zombie somewhere, I don't know where. Oh, there on the ground. Oh, there's the cop. Oh no. Don't be near a car. Oh, missed. Oh. That just wasn't pretty at all, that little passage of play. There's the cop. Come on then, bro. Come at me. Yeah, sweet. Sham sandwich. Right, so someone managed to survive that. Come back and loot the bodies in a second. Where do I want to run up on? No way, all related channels to it are then on watch lists for 6 months. Yeah man, it's definitely something you don't want to be related to, or be seen to be an interested party in, eh? Get rid of those buggers. So did it work? Did they get heaps of extra subscribers and stuff? I'm not asking so I can do it. I'm just curious to see whether it was worth it to them. What am I doing here? Right, I'm going to the... Oh shit, I've got these fellas to get up. Finally off with his head. Every zombie in town has come to find me at the moment. Come on then. A hundred subs and I've gone. Yeah, that's no good. It's different if it's 1,000 subs, you might find it slightly worthwhile, but not for 100 subs. Well, I'm going to go to the police station. Probably isn't the best move I've made, but I think I've killed most of the zombies around me. Oh, well, not even close actually. So let's deal with this lot. Oh, where are you? Another cop. I'm sure I heard another zombie. Where are you going? Oh, you can buy. It costs you to buy as many as you want, do you? Yeah, I'd imagine that those people have been shut down pretty quick trying to get 1,000 subscribers if they get caught. Is there anything in here with me? Oop. Oh, can't go through there. Let's try that again. Should be able to get through these safes pretty quickly. Yeah, mate, cheating doesn't get you far. Because if it did, everybody would be doing it. And you didn't get caught, you know, so... But it's so obvious to anyone with the right apps to see. They're just growing too quick. You mean you can tell that their increases are just too much, too fast. Because I was watching this video on YouTube, might have been a couple of nights ago, and it was this American guy, and he was camping out in the snow, and like his subscribers went from something like 170 to 450,000. Not, I mean 170, less than 1,000 subscribers, to 450,000 subscribers in, I think it was something like 6 months. Which is obviously massive. But it was something to do with the video that he put out when he was camping in the snow. And the video was titled My 170 Subscribers Celebration or whatever video. And now he's got 425,000 or 450,000 or something. It's ridiculous. All from one video. I mean, I could probably afford to buy thousands of subscribers, but it's not worth getting banned for life. Yeah, it went very viral. I'll have to find out what the video name is for you, because it'd be probably interesting for you to see the ins and outs of it. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it was literally something like he got 430,000 subscribers in 6 months, all because of one video. And all it was him camping overnight in the snow in a tent in his backyard. That's all it was. It wasn't anything spectacular. I'll find out for you and let you know on that one, Pa, just so you can, just out of curiosity, you can have a look at it. That might be the case, eh? One of the big guys with millions of subscribers might have shared it to all his subscribers and stuff. Yeah, I need to find one of those fellas. Be my sponsor. Somebody with 20 million subscribers would be nice. I've got to do something interesting for them to want to do that, so we'll have to figure out what that is. So I've gone through all these safes now, and there's actually bugger all here. It's not been the greatest loot. Oh right, okay, he likes it. Yeah. Obviously something of that happened, because he just got a massive amount of subscribers in no time at all. And all from what I would call it was a pretty boring video, to be honest. It was just him camping in the snow in a tent, as I said, in his backyard. It wasn't anything random at all. Oh, okay, yeah. I have seen that. So it wasn't a complete loss. I got some stuff out of this loot, but it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest bank that I've come across. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the sort of luck you need though in life. Some people have to work for it, some people just get lucky. Yeah, it's just, yeah, just luck of the draw really, I suppose. Yeah, well, exactly. Not much I can do about it. No, exactly. Don't. It's, if you start stressing about it, you'll just start getting pissed off. I know I saw a for some reason it came up in my recommended. I can't think of the guy's name now. Wings of something. And it's about a guy who was in that. He just got too stressed about getting subscribers, and he started getting angry, and he ended up losing subscribers. Wings of Oblivion or no, Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption, this guy's name was, and he was one of these guys that just put too much onus in trying to getting new subscribers, and he just started getting angry with his current subscribers, and they just yeah, people just started leaving him in droves. As I said, you just come across some random recommended stuff when you're when I go through my YouTube page. Scrap you, I don't need you. Yeah, I mean, for some reason, different people like, well, not for some reason, but for, we all know some people like different attitudes. Well, that's exactly right, you know, he started buying into his own hype. Like, he was told he was the greatest thing, and then he didn't end up being that great, and people just started not really liking him as much as he expected them to. So he just pissed people off. The one thing about the world is everybody's fickle. Well, it's a fickle world. Piss a person off, you can piss them off for life sometimes. What do I keep here? Bottle of water can go. Don't actually need the potato seed. I've got plenty of those. Yeah, he was Call of Duty or something like that. I think he was, and yeah, he just basically fell by the wayside, and that was the end of that. Where is my bike? There. Now he's basically fallen off the face of the earth. He hasn't had any new subscribers for like 5 years or something. I definitely don't want to be that person. So I'm just going to continue to do what I do it the way that I do it. And as you said, whatever happens, happens really. It's something I can't completely affect. I think, to me, one of the big things is if they start getting a bit stale. You know, you're seeing the same thing, you're hearing the same thing. That to me causes me to not continue to watch streamers. Let's go and loot these bodies, which should be along here somewhere. Probably have nothing on them, but we've got to do it anyway. There's the bear along there. That happens when they don't stay fresh and current. Yep. I don't want this bear to sense me if I can get away with it. I think he's far away. Far enough away. And hit him, would you? 3 misses. Yeah, so when I've just pre-ordered Fallout, so I'm going to give that a go for a while. Play a bit of Fallout 76. So I've played all the previous Fallouts way back even to 1. So I'm going to give that a go. See whether I get a few extra followers or subscribers or viewers from that. Yeah, Fallout 76, mate. Yeah, so I pre-ordered that the other day. I think it might have been Monday. I think I pre-ordered that. So I got the with that I got the beta access as well. So I think that's coming out in about a month. So I'm looking forward to that. It's all going to be something new for me. I absolutely love the Fallout games. As I said, I've played them for years and years. Way back since 1 when it was Sandbox. So I know how to play the game. I know a little bit of the ins and outs. It is a multiplayer this time, so I think that's going to be good. What's that? Right, what am I doing here? Yeah, I've got to figure out my tags. So I might get a bit of, might look up a bit more about my tags, which I think I need to do. It's just something I haven't really approached yet. But yeah, titles as well. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do on those. The thing is, some people have got real weird titles. I don't know whether that's the way it works. Yeah, I've just got one. My original one I went with, or the first one I went with at the moment. Research that. I think I'm going to piss off from this town, to be honest. I don't think there's a lot left in this town for me. I've searched that Shotgun Messiah. Not a lot left in town for me here now. I'm going to bury my stuff and get the hell out of here. Find the next town. I've searched the main POIs in this. Do you use Tube Buddy? No, I've never heard of it, mate. I'll have to have a look at that. What's that one do? It's a YouTube add-on. No, I don't, but I might have to look into that, obviously, if it's something worthwhile to look at. Really don't feel like walking on a mine at the moment. If I can get away with it. I'll have a look at that one. Is it an app? I need some wood. Oh yeah? No, I'll definitely have a look at that. Tag Buddy. Oh, sorry, Tube Buddy. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. I need some wood at the moment. It's really hard finding wood in this city. Yeah, Tube Buddy. Yeah. That's what I figured out eventually. Weird hole. Rightio. So I've got to stash some of the stuff, which you might have noticed is what I do. when I move away from a town. Get off there. Obviously people will be able to find it if they look hard enough. Oh, sweet. So I've got enough videos that I'm doing each day, so I don't need to worry about my tags so much, don't I? That's good to know. But something to consider later on, obviously. What I need to do now is start assembling some of these weapons. Free up some space. Why is that there? I should have put that in the other box, damn it. Yes, we just got to start working on the first 100. I've made it a quarter of the way, but let's start working on seeing to get it quite a bit higher. As I said, once I move into Fallout 76, I'm hoping I might get some new subscribers because of that. But we'll see how that pans out. No weapons in there. So all I'm doing at the moment is I am yeah, that's good advice. I'm enjoying that at the moment, the whole interaction part of it. I would like a few more people to view, but I think I'm just at the wrong, I'm on at the wrong time. Yeah. It must be get to the point where it's a job and it's not as much fun, I'd imagine, so we'll see how it all pans out. I'm enjoying just doing what I'm doing at the moment. Right, so stuff I want to keep. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I've just got to figure out what that is. Yeah, I've seen his Glock 9. He does a lot of different stuff. He does something a bit different. He builds a base and sees how it's going to survive different situations. He's definitely, he's not my favourite, but he does yeah, no, I have seen one of his renovations. He actually does a bloody good job of what he does, old Glock. Yeah, he obviously saw it on a TV program and thought that could work. He actually does a really good job of it. Yeah, he does really well. I didn't realise I was... Yeah. And he obviously took it and run with it, and it's working for him. Good on him, I say. Yeah, it's definitely working for him. Oh, shit. Where'd you come from? Oh, man, missed you. After all that. No, my luck, he'll come back in a second. Right. Yeah, it's one game I haven't got into is old Conan Exiles. Never really had the interest. I don't know, it's just one of those games that just didn't really interest me. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work, obviously. But some ideas like that is what, yeah, you need to find something that's, as you said, fresh. Heck out of here at some stage. Swap over the sniper rifle because I got a lower level one. Take you with me. Yeah, exactly. Just got to find what that is now. Let's take you with me though. And you. Maybe some unique ideas will come. Oh yeah, it's something I got into in Fallout 4, but it just takes up so much time. I just couldn't commit. I couldn't commit to the time it took involved to actually do that. Oh yeah, he's definitely qualified to do it then. So let's put this stuff in the bike and get ready to leave. So I'm going to leave this town. It's done its dash with me. Don't actually need you. Don't actually need you either. What is that thing? Come on then. Jeez. It just wasn't pretty at all, that wasn't. I suggested instead he create a power setup with generators. How to sit... Okay, how to site the mini generators in one spot for maximum power. Yeah, that makes sense as well. And that worked for him, obviously. What I need to do is sort out these weapons, because they are sitting up there still, and as soon as I sort out the weapons I'm going to bugger off. At 3 o'clock I'm going to go to the gym, if I can figure out what the time is. 16,000 views, nice. Two o'clock, so I'm going to go to the gym in an hour. Gives me plenty of time to do what I want to do. Ah, right, yep. What I'm doing here is just sorting it out into less space, so when I carry it to the trader, it takes up less space. It takes a bit of pissing around, but it's something I've got to do. And how did that work out for him? Said he was doing everything but no views. What, less views than me? Don't know if that's possible. So his idea of what tags were obviously different to yours. So did you give him some advice to what to change? Yeah, you can only hold their hands so much, eh? Be interesting to see how that pans out for him. Yeah, I imagine you see it all the time. You know, some people can't be helped, mate, you know. Some people are know-it-alls, some people don't want to hear what you have to say. Yeah, they all want to be like PewDiePie. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Right, time to get out of here. Yeah, man, he was alright. I didn't mind PewDiePie. He was a bit of a dick at times, but obviously people appreciated what he did because he's got 63 million subscribers. That's just an unreal number of subscribers. It's a number that you just can't. It just doesn't compute to a lot of people. 63 million people. It's like 15 times as many people as there are in the whole of New Zealand. Obviously, of that 63, only probably, I don't know, would it even be 10%? 8%? Yeah, never heard of him. How many subscribers did he have? What's in this bag here? Nothing but bollocks. Oh, I feel like something else around me. Just here. Is he not on anymore? Does he not do it anymore? I don't know why I'm pissing around here. I'm supposed to be leaving. Yeah, that'll do it. It's not the most intelligent move by somebody to talk about that. What an idiot. You've really got to wonder where some people come up with the ideas of what they talk about sometimes. Like, I mean, I swear too much. It's something I'm trying not to do as much. But to talk about that sort of thing is just retarded. No, fame doesn't make you smart, and that's what surprises me when I watch some of the YouTubers, you know. it really does. It just never ceases to amaze me just how stupid some people are. I mean, I think I've got a pretty open sense of humour. I find a lot of things funny, but some people just really I can't find even the slightest bit funny. That was worth it. Let's see if he has something. That wasn't exactly worth stopping for. Zombie after my ass. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I bet you have, mate. Yeah, you can't have all perfect streamers. You can't talk all to perfect streamers like me all the time, you know. You can't expect that, obviously. Yeah, I'm just one out of the box, really, eh? Channel description, family fun games for kids and family. So what I'm doing isn't really channel name smells like ball sweat. Yeah, no, he's not going to get a lot of people watching his channel at that rate. Try to be funny. And yeah, shoot yourself in the foot. Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me how retarded some people can be. Right, so that's the road leading out of town. Yeah, not right in the head. Not right in the head at all. I didn't realise how many towns I'd found. It's all a bit weird to me. What I'm going to find is actually the centre of the map and see whether I've searched and see whether the okay, so that's the hub city. That seems like a real small hub city to me. No, it's that one there I'm going to go out of. I don't understand that this is YouTube, not the PSN account to us to use gamertag as a channel name. Yeah, I think mine's too long, but I'm not going to quite do anything about that at the moment. We'll see how it pans out. I think that's one of the things you might have mentioned to me earlier. Yeah, I think mine's not too bad to remember. PewDiePie. Yeah, but it can be spelt wrong so often as well. Yeah, easy to say. Well, you're right about that. See if this cop's got anything for me. Well, that was worth it. Get the hell out of here. It is night time. I don't really want to be running around at night. I never searched any of those buildings, but there's only stuff right at the top anyway. It isn't necessarily great. Oh, yeah. That's not a stupid idea, actually. Yeah, that'd work, obviously. But I mean, I think the thing that really gets me with PewDiePie is he might have 63 million subscribers, but only like 5% of them actually watches videos. Imagine if 10% watched his videos. Oh shit, here we go. Get on the bike, get on the bike! Damn it! So I'm just going to try and find a new city. I think eventually I've got to figure out... Yeah, not often people unsubscribe. As you said, it's too... Yeah, it's a can't be bothered sort of thing. I've unsubscribed from a few of them. Like, and I don't know whether you agree or not, but I unsubscribed from Skippy. He, I don't know, it was just something about him that just rubbed me up the wrong way eventually. I used to like his videos, and he was quite unique in the way he did things with his big builds. But new YouTube policy will affect all sub counts. Might have to have a look up about that, because I'm actually not too sure what that's obviously going to involve. Hoping there'll be a town up there at the top of that road. Up on that hill there should be another town. Seems to me that YouTube is going out of their way to make it hard for people to get ahead in YouTube. I don't know whether that's your thoughts, but I don't know, it just seems like they're always changing policy and stuff like that. Oh, okay. That'll affect a lot of people's numbers. People like PewDiePie, he might lose a fair number of subscribers if that's the case. Not that it probably worries him. It's obviously not going to worry me not for the next year anyway. I suppose that keeps the numbers down. Oh, I didn't need to do that, did I? Oh, he's missing me, sweet. Is there a town up here? Yeah. So they can, for ad revenue and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not like they can't come back after a year, so it just means I've got to open a new account. It's a bit odd to me. So there was a town at the top of this hill, but I think I've actually already been here by the looks of it. Pretty sure I've already been here, and I have. Let's go to that town. But they don't charge you to be a to subscribe to YouTube or be a YouTube member, you know, so is that going to come eventually, you reckon? I can understand if they're charging you a subscription fee or something like that, but if they're not charging anything, it's, I mean, you can open as many accounts as you like. So the big guys, they try and get them, obviously they make a lot of ad revenue out of it, and the least they can pay them, the better maybe. Less they have to pay them. Yeah, and that's why, you know, you see videos about YouTubers that are, what do you call it, rocking the boat. And it does make me wonder sometimes at the arrogance of them, the way they do. Just act like they are YouTube, or they are what makes YouTube, because it's very easy for YouTube to make life hard for them. Even PewDiePie, I've seen him put out videos about how YouTube's trying to demonetize his videos and stuff like that. It's like, without YouTube, PewDiePie wouldn't be anything. I don't know what your thoughts on it, but I'm the type of person who, if I've got a good thing going, I try not to rock the boat too much. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. It's a not so much a clickbait, but it's a it is an attempt to to get more views. Yeah, but I mean, it's illegal for me to. Well, it's not illegal for me, but I would get fired if I badmouth my boss or my company. I've got grounds for instant dismissal. So surely it's got to be similar lines with YouTube as far as that. So I don't know. Same as Donald Trump, you know, he just doesn't shut his bloody mouth, that boy. He can't keep his mouth shut. Yeah, same as bad publicity is still publicity, ain't it? And that's what I think's wrong with the world. That's the world we live in today, where that's people's attitude. I don't care what I do, what I say, as long as it gets people viewing me or hearing what I have to say. It's the world we live in, and it annoys the crap out of me. The world when we were born, Pa, was a far simpler place where, you know, you did what you did. Nobody had a video camera to video what you did. You did what you did, and that was it, you know. The world we live in these days is filled with narcissists who think the world revolves around them. So, and it's quite sad, you know. I get quite pissed off with the world, to be honest, sometimes. Yeah, and it does work. And that's the world. That comes back to the world we live in. It works. How sad is that? You know, how sad is it? Somebody like the Kardashians are more famous than, well, the most famous in the world. Kim Kardashian's the most famous person in the world. What sort of world do we live in when that shit happens? It actually pisses me off, because I got no time for that sort of narcissistic behaviour. But people pay to see it, and people continue to watch it, so it's going to continue to grow. I don't think we've got I don't think we'll ever come to the point ever again on Earth. Exactly. People have actually achieved something in life. People who have actually done something worthwhile. The Kardashians have done absolutely nothing worthwhile in the world. Zero. Nada. Zip. There's nothing they have achieved or contributed to the world at all, those people. But they're more famous than Gandhi or... Yeah, exactly, mate. And that's a very scary thing for me. That this is the world we live in now. Because, as I said, the problem I have is this is going to continue to be the world we live in. really don't want to... Where'd that dog come from? Man. Not ideal. I suppose they are in this type of biome, actually. That's what I was so surprised about. Yeah, mate, it's a sad world we live in when that sort of thing happens, that the most famous person in the world... Is it? This works? Well, it's definitely something that I'm going to do a lot of because I'm very passionate about it, so... If somebody decides to start a conversation with it, I can talk about it for days on end. So no, I can definitely work on that. Pa. Knew there was a zombie behind me. But yeah, that's the world we live in today. And it's a world that's going to get worse before it gets better. Yeah, I think that's key. You're never not going to get me speaking my mind. One thing I am trying to do is not swear as much. I don't like to... It's something that I've grown up doing. My parents swore. My uncles, my aunties, people I was around always swore. So it's something I grew up with and I'm very bad at it. So I'm trying hard to swear less. We'll see how that pans out, but when a dog attacks me from behind, you'll still get the swear word from me. Yeah, hopefully somebody will see the stream, watch the replay of it, and decide that they want to get on and have a discussion with me, whether it's agreeing or disagreeing. I like either discussion. To me, both are just as constructive as... Well, it's both either an agreement or a disagreement, still a constructive discussion. I like to hear other people's point of view, even if I don't agree with it. Everybody's got their opinion on life, and they're entitled to it. Where is that zombie? I can hear it, but I can't see it. Right. So what I'm going to do is get some fuel. Place it in the description and suggest it in title. Oh, is that how it's going to be, is it? Yeah, I don't know whether that would get people coming on and or not. I suppose if they don't agree, they're going to come on definitely. Zombie behind me, I can hear him. Where is he? Yeah, I suppose ones that disagree are going to come on and state that they don't like that sort of crap as well. But how do I include that in a title about 7 Days to Die? Oh man, that's a massive find. No, it isn't. Damn it! I thought it was a auger blade, but never mind. Yeah, I might need some assistance on how to add that into a title about 7 Days to Die is the only problem. Oh, there he is over there. I didn't see him over there. He saw me though, didn't he? So it's something I've got to add in as far as a summary. Sorry, I'm just having a moment here. What's a summary of what your content is about? Yeah, yeah. That'll work. Definitely something to work on anyway. I'll have to have a think about what my next title is going to be and see whether it attracts a different type of viewer, or I prefer the zombie apocalypse to the social network apocalypse. Yeah, yeah. No, I can understand exactly where you're coming from there. We'll just work that into a title. I could just put I hate Kim Kardashian in my title and see how many people come on for that. But that's almost clickbait as well. Yeah. I'm just going to put I hate Kim Kardashian. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people come on and argue with me. So what is in here? I wish Kim Kardashian was a zombie so I could smash her head off with my spiked club. That's my next title. That's exactly what my next title is going to be. I wish Kim Kardashian was a zombie so I could smash her head off with a spiked club. That's true, just not kill any other zombie except that one type. It'd have to be a nasty looking bitch as well. I'm just going to call her Feral. No, there's not enough Ferals. I'm going to call her Feral Kim Kardashian because that's what I think of her. Which means I just got to hang around at night in the hub city and just actively kill her continuously. There we go, a screamer. So all I've got to do is light heaps of fires and have heaps of what do you call them, forges going, and just have screamers continuously. Fucking thanks for that, man. This is all good. This is all good good ideas that I'm just rolling over in my head about ways I can make this work. I knew you were good at what you did, Pa. What am I doing? I'm trying to hit the tree. Let's make a storage chest. Kim Trap 2.0, yep. I think we've hit the I think we've hit the jackpot. I think we've hit exactly what I need to be doing. Oh, keep you. What I'll make is another storage chest. You certainly are. It's interesting. Yeah, it's something I know. I realise you can't do it for me, so no, I understand what you mean there. I'm sure I had another lot of fuel. It's in this one. Yeah, I mean, it's been quite interesting how our conversation has evolved from what we were talking about to what we're talking about now. It's been quite good, actually. I've quite enjoyed it. Like, we've been talking for... Shit, we've done 140... You've made 146 messengers. I mean, your perspective. Yeah. No, I've got to put my own... I've got to put my own mark on it. I understand what you mean there. I don't loot a lot out of this building. I really only go to the top floor and then... Where is it? Over there. Pretty much loot these. You are, mate. I appreciate your support. You always come on, and I know you've got other stuff going on, so it's always good to have a chat with you. Yeah, I try to talk as much as possible. I'm just wondering whether I talk too much shit. You know, I'm wondering whether it annoys people, some of the stuff I talk. Something that only you could really answer, whether what I talk about is worth talking about or what, you know. It's something that worries me, you know, that I'm talking drivel. I try just to explain what I'm doing at the time. If there's nobody else on the chat with me, I just talk about what I'm doing in the game, what I've been doing in my life recently, I suppose. Inner monologue. Can you explain that a bit better? I'm not too sure what you mean by inner monologue. Oh shit. Thought I was going to come across spikes. Yeah, that's what I try and do. I'm trying to go along those paths. But I also I can obviously always get better at how I do it. But I am working on trying to talk more about what's going on in general. I'll try and talk about what I've been up to in the last few days. As I said earlier in the video, I've been away for work for a couple of days, so it's good to get on to the stream. So yeah, I like to talk about what's going on in my life. I'm getting to that age where, to be fair, my life isn't as interesting as it used to be. I don't do as much as I used to, but I'm starting to get fit. That's why I'm going to the gym in about 20 minutes. So I'm getting fit, which has been it's been a few years since I've been fit. Yeah, and as I said, you're definitely not going to miss me speaking my mind. That's definitely part of what I do. Not all of it people will agree with, but I think that's probably part and parcel of the... what's happening here? Oh, it's locked. Yeah, I think it's... I've actually started doing... I've been doing Toastmasters for probably a couple of months now, but I found it's made my speaking in general a lot more natural. Something that, you know, you go along and you're quite nervous speaking in front of people, and obviously this isn't in front of people, but it's still speaking to an audience that you're not necessarily comfortable with. So I think that's definitely improving what I'm doing. Colour of those brown. Don't need brown. So I think it's a good thing for me doing Toastmasters. I do it every second Wednesday and morning, and I quite enjoy it. Getting up in front of a group of people that you're not necessarily comfortable with. As I said, you know, my sister calls me the most introverted extrovert she's ever met. But I like talking to people. I like talking to people I'm comfortable with. I'm not so easy. I don't talk so easily to people I'm not comfortable with. Now, what am I doing here? Feels like I'm going in circles. I am going in circles. I'm not going to worry about anything in there. Now, this is the way I was supposed to be coming. Yeah, so I think, as I said, Toastmasters has given me a lot of confidence to be able to speak a little bit more comfortably to people. The other thing, I suppose, really a way I should look at it is, because you're remote when you're on a stream, you're not actually there with the person, and you can be whatever you like, you know, you can be, not necessarily be fake, but you can be more comfortable knowing that they don't necessarily know exactly what you're like. See, most people that know me would probably, as I said, know me as an extrovert. But you can behave like you're a bit shy or something like that. So that's the advantage of something like streaming on YouTube. You can put across the persona that you want. So I think I'll get more comfortable. I'll get more comfortable doing what I do, to the point where it'll just come naturally. I've been in that building, been in that building. There's not a lot in this building over here, to be fair. Nothing really worth stressing about. What's the time? 22. I might go to the end of the day, and then that'll be me. I'm going to go to the gym and I'll stream a little bit later on today. As usual, I will stash a box. But I've quite enjoyed getting back to the gym. I'm starting to... That's right, man, I've just been talking to myself, obviously. That's alright, I'm used to that. No, mate, you're all good. I understand you've got other things going on. Hey, mate, you take it easy. Hey, thanks for coming on. Appreciate all the advice, everything else you do for me, mate. As I'm sure everybody else does, but I appreciate all the advice you give me. Thanks very much for the like. Thanks very much for the 154 comments. Can't believe it's 154, but that went pretty quickly. Hey, you have a good one, mate, and we'll catch up. We'll catch up again soon. As I said, you might have missed it, but I'm actually going to be streaming later on today again. So, we'll catch up anyway at some stage. You take it easy, eh? Yeah, man, we got to stick together, us Kiwis, eh? And as I said, mate, I appreciate everything you do. No advice to me, I find... No advice is bad advice, is my opinion. You take what you want from it, and you run with it. So, yeah, mate, you take it easy, eh? Yeah, mate, if you're not on, I understand, I appreciate that, but, yeah, you're not always able to get on. Get easy. Have a good one. So all I'm doing here is... Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do. Just sorting everything out before I go again. There's no use taking some stuff with you, it's pointless. So, some stuff can say. Biome that I won't be able to retrieve, but we'll see how that pans out. You're probably wondering why I don't take all of that stuff. At the moment all it's doing is taking up space. I don't actually need it. Don't know whether this is going to cut out in a second. But let's mark this here. It's over there, sweet. It's not really where I want it to be. What am I doing here? Let's leave a marker. So I know I've been there. I'm not going to bother searching that. There's nothing in there. The only thing is through the side door there is a, excuse me, a bookcase. Mini bikes for dummies or dipshits, whichever. In my case, probably more dipshit. Now, which way is the road out of here? I would have thought that would have had a... Have I searched through the whole... I don't think I've searched through this whole thing. I think I only searched half of it. So I didn't search in here. So we'll do a quick search in here before I take off. This can have stuff maybe worth searching for. Oh, wasn't a bad little zombie, that one. Better than that one that's right there. Okay, so let's hope the safe has something in it. More mini bikes for dipshits. I'm not going to bother, I'm going to scrap this down while I'm here because it is worth the mechanical part. I've searched through there, there's nothing through there. I don't think I'm going to bother searching the toilets. So I've pretty much got everything out of this. My bike. It is over there. Out of this little three, I think they call it a, it's not a three-piece, which that, if anybody knows what a three-piece is, it's definitely not a three-piece. Three POI, or some people call it something, I can't actually remember what that is. Is the road carrier on this way? All I'm doing at the moment is just driving. Is that the end of the world? Don't think so. Don't think it's the edge of the world. I searched these bodies? I think no, I didn't. And I know it's just going to be a waste of time searching them as well. They never have anything good. I only didn't search the ones, that's alright. See if the road carries on this way. Doesn't look like it carries on this way either. Oh no, maybe it does. Yeah, it does. Sweet. What's this here? Backpack? Waste of time. Gotta have a drink of water eventually. So I am going to go out of the destroyed biome soon, which is good. I like that idea because that will allow me to go and pick up this drop. $2.49. Gaming with Russ. Mate, gaming from Russ. And what was the general one you wanted? You shitting me, aren't you? How unlucky was that? A little patch of land and had a mine on it, and I just blew myself up with my bedroll down. Look at his videos on his channel. Yeah, well, mate, gaming with Russ. Do you mind telling me what the other two were? Something general. And there was two others you told. I can look back. No, it's alright, mate. I can look back through my video. It's alright. You're all good. So I'll look at those three and see what they do differently than me. Cheers for that, mate. I didn't realise you were still on. Yeah, mate, that was shit. There was only a patch about maybe 4 square blocks. only 4 blocks, not even square, 4 blocks or 5 blocks, and Tube Buddy, the Angry General, that's right. And I managed to run onto a mine. The problem is, as well, is I have my bedroll is in the centre of town, and I got miles to run over bad territory to get to where I need to get my bag. Lock the Authentic, that's right. Cheers, man. I'll look at all 4 of those. I think I'm going to finish up now anyway. I can't be bothered trying to find my body, which is going to be miles away. If I'd had any intelligence, I would have picked up my bedroll, but I didn't expect to run onto a mine. That really is annoying. Also Discord as well, obviously. Nah, man, that wasn't your fault at all. That wasn't. I went across there on my own volition. Just more the annoying thing is I've got to go across so much bad area to get to my bag. I've got to go through destroyed biomes. I've got to go through snow. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, you take it easy as well, eh? You look after yourself. Thanks for coming on, and you've now chatted 164 times, up towards my highest. I think my highest might be 200 or something. But I won't be on here much longer. Oh, man. Oh, that's not so bad. I can actually cut corners. It actually hasn't ended up as bad as it could have for me. I think I still have to walk through a bad area, but I think I'll have to get punch some wood. I'm actually not too far away from my body, which is quite lucky. I don't have to go through the snow, I don't have to go through much of a destroyed area. Ah, shit, the bear's still there. What's the bet I run onto another mine? Hopefully he doesn't notice me if I go this way. Don't notice me, 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 don't notice me. Sweet. Might be lucky and I might find a backpack like this and it might have a decent weapon in it. I've researched that backpack, so we won't worry about that one. With all luck I would have, I will run into a dog now, so first things first, I'm going to get some wood to make at least a club so I can actually half defend myself. Right, I am able to defend myself slightly. If a dog attacks me or 2 dogs, I'm in trouble. What's the time? I'm going to get my body and then I'm going to go to the gym. Never know my luck, I might run into another trader while I'm running aimlessly across. What's that over there? No, I thought it was a backpack. While I'm running aimlessly through the whatever biome this is, desert type biome. So anybody who just saw that last death of mine, pretty sure everybody will agree I'm pretty unlucky to die where I did just die. The game, people who made this this one, I can't even think what the word I'm looking for is, seed I suppose is for lack of a better word, really screwed me good. I ran across an area that was only about 5 blocks and managed to run over a mine. And I've also got to go through a really bad area here. I should have picked up my body while I was at it, because sorry, my bedroll, because I would have been able to put a bedroll down and survive a bit closer to where I was. I'm avoiding the destroyed biome like the plague, or like the clap, because I don't particularly want any dogs to sense me. So much water in this one. And I've still got to go across a destroyed biome to get to where I'm going as well. I wonder if that's been better over there. If I can avoid it, it would be better. It's going to take a lot of luck for me to survive this. I suppose I could knock some plant fibres and make myself a bedroll as soon as I reach land. I've got a reasonably high level wooden club, but it's, if I get attacked by a pack of dogs, it could be the end of me. It might have been a different biome, but I don't think it is. I really hate this destroyed biome. I think I might make landfall, make myself a bedroll, and then call it a day. I'll call a stream, end of the stream anyway. Oh, that might be a different biome there, I might be in luck. I think it is a different biome. Yeah, I think I'm going to go this way. Skirt the destroyed biome and avoid it like the rash on my chopper. First things first, I will make a bedroll. Oh, jeepers. Dog already. We took about 3 hits. I didn't bleed, which really is a concern. If you start bleeding, your life will be cut short pretty quickly. I'm sure there was a different biome over here. Oh man, I was tricking myself. It's not a different biome. So I've got to go through the middle of the destroyed biome. All the while trying to avoid mines. And dogs. Oh jeez, and there's another dog. 2 dogs. I'm in trouble. Ah! I've had enough. That's it. Bit of guts full. Well, that wasn't very well done. I've got myself in a world of trouble now. Back to the start. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Just when everything was looking up, one death caused a major amount of issues. So I'm going to finish up now. As soon as this comes on, I'm going to finish the stream. Thanks Pa, for coming on, having a chat. It's always good to see you. Or good to talk to you, I mean. So it's going to give me the option to land on my bedroll. What I'm going to do is mark where my body is, mark where the drop is, and then I'll finish up. One on my bed, map. Down to 101, annoys the crap out of me. I was 130. But over here is my body. Quick waypoint. And there is the drop I want to mark as well. That icon. That's me, I'm finished up. Thanks to everybody for watching who comes on and watches this eventually. But yeah, that's the end of it. Thank you. Finish up the broadcasting and we are done. I will